When it comes to video game franchises, none can deny that the Halo series is one of the most well-known and most iconic franchises in recent history. The fast-paced gameplay, the unique settings, various guns, and interesting foes helped launch the original Xbox console and spawn many successful sequels and spin-offs. And of course, we can't forget the main star of the series, John 117, aka the Master Chief. He's a badass super soldier who's become a video game icon alongside the likes of Mario and Sonic, and is pretty much the mascot for Microsoft. But who is Master Chief really? What is he like? Can he really be considered a character, or is he just an unidentifiable avatar for the player? Well, I'm here to answer these questions, so let's get to it.
Bridge to Cryo 2, this is Captain Keyes. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics tonight.
On a double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving.
When Halo Combat Evolved released in 2001, it was an instant hit. The story was simple yet gripping. You played as the Master Chief, a genetically enhanced super soldier fighting for the United Nations Space Command against the genocidal alien race known as the Covenant. Alongside your AI partner Cortana and your fellow soldiers, you discover an ancient artificial ring world called Halo and the parasitic alien species called the Flood. Like I said, simple. Part of the appeal of playing as Master Chief is that you feel like a super soldier. You are taller, faster, tougher, can jump higher than anyone else, and just all around deadly. It was easy to put yourself into the Master Chief's shoes because he is also a faceless character. He never takes his helmet off until the very end of the game, but his face is never really revealed. This was done on purpose to help the player become more immersed in the game world and what was going on around them. But because of this, his character also suffered from criticisms of him being too bland and not really believable. And when you think about it, those criticisms are right. Master Chief is a very silent and uninteresting character. He doesn't talk much, and when he does, he doesn't seem too invested or interested in what he's saying. Because he always has his helmet on, you can't see his facial expressions, so you are forced to read his body language to determine how he might be feeling about any situation. He's almost inhuman.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization,
The records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
This is something that would be addressed and improved upon in later games in the forms of 3 character developing moments. More specifically, 3 deaths. What makes these deaths character developing moments is the fact that Master Chief couldn't stop them from happening. He couldn't save them no matter how hard he tried. In every situation he's been in, he's been able to come out on top, save the day. But these 3 deaths are the only times that he's really experienced failure, and that is why these deaths, these failures, are character developing moments for John 117.
Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel. I've lost people I care about, but never anything like you're going through.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity, whatever the cost.
They say that, like, soldiers and humanity are 2 different things. I mean, soldiers aren't machines. We're just people. I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
Johnson, sound off.
Get out of here!
Not without you.
You delay the inevitable. One of you will light the rings. You cannot hope to kill them all.
You're right.
Do it. Me, then you. Now.
Miranda Keyes' death in Halo 3. Now you could argue that Commander Jacob Keyes, Miranda's father, dying in Halo 1 would be a better example because Chief couldn't save him either, and he died in the first game instead of the third. This is a fair point, but Miranda and Chief have a more fleshed out relationship. They have a whole 2 games of screen time together, whereas Jacob and Chief only have a few levels of screen time together in the first game. Also, I would argue that because Miranda is the daughter of his former superior officer, that Chief would fight harder to protect her in honor of her father's memory. But unfortunately, he fails to make it to her location in time to protect her from dying at the hands of the Covenant Prophet of Truth. Even though their relationship was purely a professional one, he fails both Miranda and Jacob Keyes. Now, this isn't the biggest character developing moment for Master Chief, but I believe that is an important one because his first major failure and therefore an important defining character moment in his life. Unfortunately for him, the next one comes soon after in Halo 3 as well. Master Chief fails to save Sergeant Major Avery Johnson. This is a big deal for Chief because besides Cortana, Johnson was the only one that Chief could really call a friend, and it shows in the way they interact with each other.
If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Johnson has fought alongside Master Chief since the first Halo game. They're war buddies, comrades in arms, friends. At the end of Halo 3, Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson have finally reached the point where they can end the war between the humans and the Covenant, as well as end the threat of the Flood once and for all. After fighting for so long, they have finally reached the end. And of course, the worst happens. Master Chief is right there in the same room as Johnson, and when he turns away for just a brief moment, 343 Guilty Spark, the AI Guardian of Halo, shoots him with a massive laser blast. Master Chief is able to defeat Guilty Spark, but it's not enough. Sergeant Major Avery Johnson, Chief's war buddy, his comrade in arms, and his friend, dies. Chief is literally only a few feet away from him, in the same room, and he still fails. The guilt over his failure, however, is nothing compared to his most recent and biggest failure ever.
I'm getting you out of here.
No, you're not. No, don't let her go. Don't ever let her go. Send me out with a bang.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Master Chief fails to save Cortana. Cortana, Chief's constant companion, the ironically most human character in the entire Halo series, dies.
I can give you over 40,000 reasons why I know that sun isn't real. I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size. I know it because its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star. But for all that, I'll never actually know if it looks real, if it feels real.
This is a big deal and a really ambitious move on Microsoft and 343 Industries' account. Cortana has almost literally been with Master Chief throughout every Halo game starring him. Chief interacts with Cortana in a way that's completely unique to how he interacts with anyone else.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
You found me.
But so much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise,
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case. Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
He gets emotional with her, gets concerned over her well-being when she's in trouble.
Cortana!
Reclaimer. I must act quickly before your construct suffers any further
Wait.
trauma.
Leave her alone.
If we do not take this device to a safe location, somewhere I can make repairs.
On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me.
He's willing to cross the entire galaxy to save her.
I'll find Cortana's solution. And I'll bring it back.
Earth is all we have left. You trust Cortana that much?
Sir. Yes, sir.
This is either the best decision you've ever made or the worst. Hell of it is, Chief. I doubt I'll live long enough to find out which.
He's even willing to do something we have never ever seen him do. Refuse the orders of a superior officer.
I am ordering you to surrender that AI!
No, sir.
He's willing to risk his career over her. He's willing to die to save her. Even with his face covered, you can tell that he cares about what she thinks of him and acknowledges her criticisms of him.
Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
And soldiers aren't machines. We're just people. I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
She said that to me once. About being a machine.
And when she finally dies, after him risking everything and fighting the hardest he's ever fought against his deadliest enemy and against all odds, he still fails to save her. And through all that armor he's wearing, through his faceless helmet, we can see for the first time ever, we see his humanity, his character shine through. He has finally become a truly, fully developed character, and the tragedy that it took the deaths of those closest to him, his 3 greatest failures, for it to come out, makes it all the more authentic and believable.
How?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
But if we're here...
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
So how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No. That's not... We go together.
It's already done.
I am not leaving you here.
John. I've waited so long to do that.
It was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Cortana, please. Wait.
Welcome home, John.
Master Chief's story is not over. With at least 2 more Halo games involving him as the protagonist in the works, we can look forward to seeing what he does next in his life. From what we can tell so far from the most recent trailer for his next game, he's on a mission, a personal quest if you will, to find a way to bring back Cortana. Nothing is confirmed, but I look forward to seeing where his next adventure takes him, and how he will react to them with his newfound humanity as a fleshed out character for the first time.